and today we reacted to PlaqueBoyMax quit streaming for music. Clearly everybody has the free will to do whatever it is that they want to do, especially once you get up to a financial place. You start wanting to take different risks in different avenues, right? So I'm not mad at bro taking this break. I'd imagine it's really just a break from his streaming and trying to focus on his music junk. I ain't mad at that. It's admirable, as one would say. That being said, pull to the switch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But today I'm not gonna be streaming on Friday because it's the 4th and my family want to do stuff. So instead I'm gonna stream on Saturday tomorrow. Sorry about that. But y'all know I just moved into the new spot. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for all the congratulations and all that as well.
After dropping his album, PlaqueBoyMax has been completely off of social media, not streaming even once, even though he promised his fans he would stream for 365 days straight. Now, even though he wasn't streaming, he still dropped music and performed at Summer Smash. And from what he said in his recent interview, it seems like he's chosen the path of music, ultimately quitting streaming.
From Twitch streams and the music streams, you've been able to find success in both. What kind of balance does it take to find success in both these?
Honestly, I would recommend you choose one, bro. You feel me? I really strongly believe in put your eggs in one basket, really go hard for it. There's no plan B, plan A, you know? So figure out what really make you passionate and go 100,000,000%.
So on the 22nd of May in 2025, Max would sign a record deal with Zach B's Field Trip Records.
Damn. That's what's up. Like, I heard a few songs on there, and you know, my music taste is diverse. Like, I can get with shit that's lit like that, but there was only a few that I was like, oh, this is hard. Now, I don't think you can step away from, I think this is a lot too much speculation, just assuming off of what he said in that interview. Like, you don't just step away from what you built on the internet, like something like he's done. You just don't step away from that, bro. So I highly doubt that he's about to just never cut his shit back on and not be Max the streamer guy. You know what I'm saying?
Which honestly was seen as very controversial to many. Why would arguably the biggest and hottest streamer right now need a record deal? It's not like Max needs the money nor the promo, so why would he sign? Well, really the only thing I can think of is the connections, because...
And my bad, I didn't speak on that. Yeah, I don't know why he did this. Like he said, maybe the connections, but again, the nigga's like kind of been... He been flipping shit for artists. Like, these labels definitely been hitting this nigga up for these artists to pull up to his stream and make a song when he was doing the song things with niggas. Like, he definitely has the connections. Maybe he don't have the number, but he got the IG to shoot a message or something. Maybe they don't know his name. I don't know. But I don't know why niggas is signing deals.
Because Zach B knows almost everyone in the industry, which could help Max get bigger collaborators. Well, just a week after signing his deal, he will drop his debut project, 5 Forever, which got very mixed reviews. The easiest way to put it was liked by his fans and the people who like underground style of music, and wasn't liked by the people outside of that community. And then just 3 days after he dropped the album, Max would do his final stream and completely vanish from the internet. Now at first, many fans were confused about what was going on. A couple weeks prior to him disappearing, he did bring up mental health multiple times on stream, talking about how he has nobody and just in general is struggling.
I cried on my couch, I'm like, damn bro, like, I don't even have nobody, bro. Who do I have? I push everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA, like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn bro, like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win, but if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Others also brought up how in his final stream, he ended it very abruptly, as if something serious happened and he had to go.
Alright, chat, I gotta go. Yes, busy man. We making shit happen. I love y'all though. Amazing stream again. I'm not gonna lie. The vibes at the new house been lit. I love you guys. Stream 5 forever.
Well, as the days went by, a lot of Max's friends from FaZe would reveal that Max is fine and is just taking a short break, which was of course good to hear. He's okay. However, still nothing from Max himself. And at this point, a lot of fans were getting pretty agitated. Like, damn, bro's doing the mysterious gimmick on us. Like, you're not Carti, bro. Is it that hard for him to just say what's going on? Or
And then this the side of it where it's like, just because this nigga streams his life and then be super transparent and be jokey and, you know what I'm saying, these niggas be thinking they know the nigga so much that as soon as the man say, hey, I gotta go, I got this, that, and the third, like, I get it, bruh. You know, once you really rocking out with somebody, like, I feel even a bit of entitlement. Like, I almost, while I was doing the whole move, the people that didn't know why I hadn't been posting in only 3 days, I almost went and had just shot a little community post like, hey, y'all moving that, because I felt like, you know, I should do that. But then I was like, bro, I'm doing, like, I'm a grown man. I got shit to handle and business to take care of. These niggas will understand. You know what I'm saying? These niggas will understand. I'll come back and do my shit. We'll be right back to normal like we did. Dap me up. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand why it's got to be all this extraness when a nigga that said he was going to stream every single day and for the most part was holding up to that. Like, bro, do you know how fast I would have told, hey, y'all, I'm streaming every day of the year, y'all, everything. I'm posting everywhere, every day, this, that, and the third. You understand that first week, y'all would have been seeing me for about 3 weeks after that. So shout out to that dedication and that hard work. I mean, the nigga streaming all them days in a row, the nigga need to disappear for a minute and just chill.
Or when he's going to be back. You know, it wasn't that serious, but it's just like, come on, we're your fans. We would appreciate some communication. And really, he would only make it worse for himself, as in his first post back on the 19th of June, after 3 weeks of hearing nothing from him, he posts a picture showing off his new tattoos, with him then a day after announcing he is dropping a deluxe to his project 5 Forever. Now you can kind of see where this is going, right? He won't tell his fans what's going on, why he quit his 365 days of streaming, when will he be back, is he okay, but he'll still drop and promote his music. Well, just a couple of days after that, he would perform at the Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash, where he actually had the crowd crazy turn. He even did Pink Dreads with DDG, and yeah, overall, the crowd was going nuts during his set. So as we can see, Max hasn't streamed for almost a month now. He has been spotted a couple times on stream with like Aiden Ross and such, but of course that's just because he's in that entire streaming world. So yeah, he hasn't streamed, he hasn't said anything about streaming, and the only stuff he's been doing is music related. And honestly, this is the moment that really showed us the direction Max is headed in, as at Summer Smash he will do an interview, and honestly, let me just play it to you.
Day 2 here at Summer Smash. I'm here
PlaqueBoyMax.
from Twitch streams and the music streams. You've been able to find success in both. What kind of balance does it take to find success in both these?
You just gotta have fun and just be creative, you know? And a lot of people gonna say shit about you, you just gotta keep going. Who cares? Give a fuck. Honestly, I would recommend you choose one, bro. You feel me? I really strongly believe in put your eggs in one basket, really go hard for it. There's no plan B, plan A, you know? So figure out what really make you passionate and go 100,000,000%.
And final question, if there was one artist you would want to see on Twitch start streaming, who would it be?
Start streaming? This nigga, yo, we're Laser. Nigga's hilarious. That nigga needs to start a Twitch channel tomorrow. He hilarious. Laser do.
I appreciate you, though.
Of course, always.
So of course, Max said, you gotta choose one path, streaming or music, you can't do both. Well, you see, later, Max would re-upload that interview onto his own personal YouTube channel, which hasn't been active at all since he stopped streaming, and he posted a shortened down version of
Okay, well, shit, man, shit. Now, again, I don't feel like the nigga leaves this and never cuts his shit on, and but like, I think right now, he just found a new baby. You know what I'm saying? Like he found a new love that he probably always did love. The nigga probably been wanting to rap since he was fucking like, bro. He probably been wanting to rap since he was a child, right? He gets his buzz now where he lit as fuck. He gets to do what he want. Tell niggas, hey, I'm doing this and that and the third. He gets to be in a room with certain niggas. He loving doing this music shit. He loving doing this music shit right now. You know what I'm saying? He's got the money to where it's like, nigga, I don't got to stream for the next 30 years and I'm gonna be good, right? You know what I'm saying? Or ever. Which, again, like I said, I don't think he'll do, because you don't just leave something like this behind. But when you loving what some other shit, and then something like music, like, you know, I think I saw some online where he was saying like he don't like doing his own songs on stream, like he likes to do his shit on the dolly. You feel me? With not looking at all them words, you just kind of get in your zone. Like, this is coming from a nigga that came from music to streaming. But the thing about music is, you don't you be trying to do music and not being 100% financially stable, having all your money, like, you gonna be stuck in that shit, bro. That music shit, because if you don't know, like, y'all already do know, but for any new people watching, I came up from this shit from being a producer, right? Or maybe I was making beats for Youngboy, No Cap, Raw Wave. Like, I have songs with all people. You feel me? D Baby, if you're in Houston, I got a bunch of like people under my belt, bro. All them songs I made, nigga, you get quarterly checks from BMI or ASCAP, whoever your royalty checks, and then you get the fucking what's that shit called? The advances from the songs when you pay, and then they don't even like paying that high for advances if you're not Metro Boomin or fucking, you know what I'm saying? One of them types of people, right? So at that point, it's either you come up as a YouTube producer, getting these monthly sales from like YouTube and stuff, which is a great way to go about it. That's really the best way to go about getting money if you care more so about money rather than placing songs in the industry way. If you want the industry way, you're gonna be chasing money all day, trying to find your shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that and the third. Talking to labels, hey, when are y'all gonna pay out my ... You feel me? Like, this shit, especially now, and that was when I was doing it. Now I couldn't even imagine how these niggas be now. They probably just strip your shit off of YouTube, and you used to be able to catch a nigga and chase him down. They probably got all types of ways to get away from that shit now. You know what I'm saying? And then we not even talking about an artist as a rapper trying to get us on the stick, get niggas to fuck with you. Like, you know how many talented rappers out there that will never be heard or seen because they just don't got the resources. So when you love something like that and you finally get the chance, I see why he, you know what I'm saying, wants to press the issue, because he has all the opportunity and all the resources to do so. You feel me? So I can't be mad at a nigga that want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know his fans and the niggas that fuck with the nigga so heavy might be upset with it, but shit, bro. Hey, every man is every man, bro. Every nigga gonna do what he wanna do.
Of this clip, with the interview starting at when he was asked whether people should do streaming on music, where in the description he also said Plan A, seemingly trying to tell us that he has chosen a certain path, and it definitely doesn't look like the path of streaming. And let me read you guys some of the comments under this short. Oh, he gone. He has officially entered artist mode. Yeah, he prob not coming back, we still love you though. So guys, if you didn't get it by now, Max is going full rapper mode. He just signed a record deal, dropped an album, dropped a deluxe, performed at a festival, and just stated in an interview that you can only be a streamer or a rapper, not both. Now honestly, if we look back at his career, I'm not surprised that he is doing this. You know how people always say like athletes want to be rappers whilst rappers want to be athletes.
Yeah.
But now it's like streamers want to be rappers and rappers want to
be streamers. Because the rap niggas ain't getting the money that the streamers got. Once the streamers got the money, once you got the money, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's his money. He don't gotta pay nobody back. The artist niggas, they gotta pay everybody back. Everybody's getting cuts and slices of their shit. These niggas get to keep all their shit, all of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how this shit go. That's just how this shit go. And the hoop niggas want to be streamers too, because the hoop niggas getting sick of having to dribble the ball and work on their game all fucking day. You just got Giannis talking about he want to start streaming and shit. Like, it's easy. It's easier if you got if you had the chance to choose out of all three. If you get just to walk into one of these three doors, and one says rapper, streamer, hooper. You get to choose what you want to do. You walk into that streamer door, but you get the same money. You get to walk in that streamer door, sit down, and react. It's just hard to get to the point where people give a fuck about you, like being on a camera. That's the difficult part. Just like it's extremely difficult to hoop, and I'd imagine it's pretty difficult to be a rapper.
And honestly, I just think this all stems from you always want what you don't have. Like Max started off as a streamer, he always wanted a streamer. He's been doing it for like 3 or 4 years straight now. He made it to the top of the streaming world, got all the money, clout and success. And now wants to chase something else, something he doesn't have, the respect and success as a rapper. Because Max has been making music like his whole streaming career, or not like his entire career, but I think he started learning FL Studio in like 2022, just practicing on and off stream, making meme songs and stuff like that, then later on actually taking it seriously. So he obviously has a passion for music. So now that he's basically completed the streaming world kind of stuff, like, you know, made it to the top, he wants to do something else. He may not even enjoy streaming anymore at all, because really, how much can you stream before you get sick and tired? Not only has he been going for like 4 years straight, but he's been streaming every single day of 2025 so far, so he is probably burnt out beyond what we can even imagine. And look, I'm sure he enjoys it, but would any of you really want to be doing the same thing every single day non-stop? Like, sure, people can say, oh,
shit, I like it. I love doing this every day non-stop. You know what I'm saying? A nigga too dedicated and determined and consistent. I love this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, but he makes so much money and he's so famous, he gets so many followers. But like, after a point, after you've made a certain amount of money, after you've like reached a certain level of fame, you know, it doesn't feel that good anymore.
Bored.
There's like a statistic, I'm not sure exactly, but it's like after 20k per month, like the positives kind of plateau. I'm not sure how to explain it really, but basically.
Let me see that. Positive effect. What's this in the middle? Like 20. I would imagine it's that's more so at about 50 racks a month. That like you making 50, y'all, and you make it 90, yeah, it's 40 more thousand, but the range of things that you can do kind of stays the same. Like the nigga that goes to the nigga that makes 90k or 100k a month eats at the same restaurant as the nigga that makes 50k. See what I'm saying? Like, now you might get the better car, maybe, but you can still get that same vehicle and afford it just as easy as the nigga that do the 100 racks. 20 racks, I would say is probably, yeah, like it's still you do 20, you gonna be like, damn, what's it like when I get 30? Okay, what's it like when I get 40? So I definitely think this graph, like 40 and 50 are one and the same, I'd imagine. 30 is the next, like, oh, and then 20 is like, okay, I'm living very, very well. I get to do what it is that I want to do. And like, but you know, there's still caps to this shit. I'm still saving good. I have to save money. I'm still taking care of things. You know what I'm saying? This can run out if I make too many wrong decisions, this, that, and the third, you know. But I would say about 40 to 50,000 is one. And then 10,000, like if you're not 10,000, right? I remember when I was like, man, when I make 10, I'm sure it was because also I have a lot of responsibilities. Like I got a family, and you know what I'm saying, people that, like, if I don't do what I do, you know, there's many people that are going to be affected by that. So the 10, it didn't feel like 10 to maybe the single man that lives on his own. But it's still good though.
I'm not sure how to explain it really, but basically once you start making it above like 20k per month, there really is no more positives, because what, 20, 30,
That's
40,
not,
50,
20
it's
is
kind of
not
the same thing. And also with him now doing all the in the booth streams, he may have felt like he was too much of a side character, you know? He had all these big celebrity rappers coming in where he sat there and literally just engineered their songs for them. And a lot of the time I was watching these and I thought, okay, yeah, it's cool, we get to see this, see rappers interact with streamers, see how they record music, just see them talk. It's cool, it's like an interview, but we get to see them make music and see a more of a personal side to them. But when he's doing it every single day, it loses its uniqueness. And again, I'm sure Max doesn't really enjoy sitting there engineering for these artists. Again, don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I can imagine it gets pretty numbing after a while. Again, going back to that side character thing I was saying, like beforehand, he was the main character. Like he was a streamer in front of the camera, whereas now he's like working for these artists. Like I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, I just think he doesn't enjoy that anymore. And he wants a spotlight on him as a rapper now. Like he wants to be taken seriously as a rapper because
like that's just probably started to feel like he said, started to feel like interviewing niggas and shit like that. That labels like, hey, okay, so can you ask and say ... and it was like, oh hell no, nigga, let me fuck.
Streamers these days, they don't really get taken seriously, you know. They're viewed as almost internet comedians by people outside of the internet, whereas rappers and musicians in general are viewed as actual celebrities. They're performing in front of these huge
I don't feel like that's the truth anymore. I feel like a lot of niggas can walk through some shit and shut
crowd selling thousands of tickets. They got all the money, all the hoes,
or
all
maybe
the
I
cars,
should say
it's everything.
Starting.
Whereas streamers, sure, they've got money and clout, but they're definitely not worshipped or respected as much as rappers. And we see that when streamers drop music. When Max dropped 5 Forever, or when DDG dropped his project, people just clown them, saying like, oh, you're a streamer, I don't want to hear you rap. Whereas if a rapper starts streaming, it's seen as cool and trying new stuff out. And Max did put out a tweet the other day from his actual Twitter account, which he then deleted, saying, I miss and love you guys, I'll be back soon. Now look, I don't doubt he will come back to streaming because that is his thing, but I just don't see him taking it as seriously as he used to. Like when he first joined FaZe, he was doing these crazy IRL streams where they're going around trolling and clip farming, but over time, of course, Max got more into the music side of stuff, so he stuck to that. And now it seems like he doesn't want to do either and wants to stick strictly to making his own music. He even recently dropped a song with Skepta and Fred sampling Doechi. Now Max isn't actually on the song, so I'm just presuming he engineered it or something. I don't remember them making this on stream. Maybe they did and I just can't remember. I think maybe Fred made the beat on stream and then that's why they credited Max. But yeah, I mean he's got like 5.5 monthly listeners, which is obviously nuts, surpassing artists such as like Destroy Lonely. He even surpassed 504, which is funny because 504 clowned him, saying like, I'm the real PlaqueBoyMax. Him having so many monthly listeners is of course nuts. And I mean, even his debut project, it sold like 7k first week, which honestly is solid considering it was like a 13 song EP. But again, simply with this project receiving so much hate, I can understand why he's planning to quit streaming and fully focus on the music side of stuff, because it's probably quite hard to build your music career, and I mean even record music and develop and evolve your sound, whilst having to stream, plan streams, have all the guests and just stuff like that, having to travel. So of course all that stuff is pretty distracting. So if Max, for example, later this year or next year wants to put out a fully fleshed album, he will probably not be as focused on streaming. Like again, I don't think he'll fully quit, like, you know, completely, but he definitely won't be putting as much time into it, because as he said in an interview, you gotta choose streaming or rapping and focus on only one, and it's clear which one Max has chose. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is Max making...
Shout out to bro and his endeavors, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like the video, sub up, comment up, binge wrestling your channel. I love you. I appreciate it. It's great for y'all. Make sure y'all pull it to the other channels as well. We gone, man. It's G, let it.